So you want a home-based business. Maybe you need community. Maybe you just love makeup. Maybe you just need to find your best self. Either way, you can totally sit with us.
Hey, I'm so excited that you're interested in learning a little bit about what I do as a LimeLife beauty guide. My name is Sydney. I'm a beauty guide with LimeLife by Alcone, and I absolutely love what I do. So what is LimeLife by Alcone? It is a direct selling company that is under the parent Alcone company. And if you're a professional makeup artist, you already know what Alcone is. They've been around for almost 70 years, providing professional makeup to professional makeup artists to use on runway and Broadway and the red carpet and on film sets. And it's just a really, really amazing company with an incredible background. They created a direct sales model to get professional products into the hands of the everyday woman like you and me. At the same time, they made a pledge to pay women their worth, to empower women, and to really create inclusivity, which in the beauty industry is not the norm. So that's something that I really love about LimeLife, because they're just so empowering and so encouraging, and just, it's an amazing company with amazing CEOs. So that is the basics. Why have a based at-home business? I mean, what are the pros? Why would you want to have an at-home business? Well, for me, it is all about mobility. I can work when I want, how I want, and from where I want. For me, that usually means working in my car, working while my kids are in therapy, working while my oldest is at ballet, working when my kids are taking a nap, working at bedtime. I no longer have to take sick days. I don't get in trouble when I call out because my kids are sick. Why? Because I work at home now. My history, for 5 years, I was a registered nurse working at a hospital, 12-hour night shifts. I missed holidays and weekends with my family. I missed birthday parties. I missed a lot. And I would cry every single day on the way to work. And I just knew that there had to be a better way, that there had to be something else out there that I could do that would help support my family, but that I was passionate about, and that I felt filled my cup and didn't just take everything out of me like what I was doing at the time. And LimeLife has been that for me, and it can be that for you too. So what is the goal with this? I mean, ultimately the goal is to create residual income, right? And if you don't know what that is, that means that you're making money even when you're not actively working, which is the point that I'm at now, where I have return customers coming back month after month to get new product, and I don't have to be working to make a sale, to make a paycheck. Last year I had a little boy, and while I was having him, while I was delivering a baby, I got paid. Now, tell me what kind of job does that? Because there aren't many out there, right? So residual income, financial freedom, time freedom, those are the goals. And there's no income cap. There's no one telling you, oh, this is the most that you can make. No, you control that. How much you work, how you work, that controls your income. And I think that's a really amazing thing. So what would stop you from joining LimeLife by Alcone? You don't need a beauty degree. You don't need a sales degree. I didn't go to school for cosmetology. I didn't go to school for business or marketing or sales. I went to school to be a nurse, and I was a great nurse, but it really wasn't where my heart was. My heart was at home with my kids, and I felt empty. I felt just like a shell of a person. I didn't know who I was or what I liked. I didn't really have anything that was for me. And when I started with LimeLife, it was very apparent that that was going to be mine. That was going to be something for me, but it was also going to be how I got out of working at the hospital. It was going to be my career path. It was going to be what changed my life. And it can change yours too. So some of the things that hold people back are time and money. I don't have time and I don't have money. I didn't have either. When I joined, I had a little girl who was almost 1 who had a lot of developmental delays, and we were actively seeking answers. We just now got them. She is now diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, but at the time we didn't have answers. And I also had a 2-year-old, a very, very high maintenance 2-year-old, and a 1-year-old who we were concerned with. I was in a deep, deep, dark depression. I had just had a miscarriage, and my life was rough. I was in a very, very rough place. And I say that to be transparent and to let you know that that does not have to be the end. That does not have to be your story. You can pick up the pen and you can write a new story, which is what I did. I could have sat there and said, I don't have the money, I don't have the time, I don't have the experience, I don't have the personality, I don't have the network. Those were all reasons why it took me as long as it did to join. And then I realized that I'm the only person holding me back. So what I did was I made time. I was resourceful. I worked when my kids napped. I worked when we were in the car. I made my husband drive so that I could work. I worked in the pockets of my time throughout the day, which as a mom is what you've just got to do. So there's the time. What about the money? It's $169 to start your business. I didn't have $169 sitting around. Remember how I just said that when I was sick or when my kids were sick, I had to call out of work and I didn't get paid? I didn't have $169 sitting around, but what I did have was commitment to making a better life for myself. What I did have was a closet full of stuff that I didn't wear and a house full of stuff that I wasn't really using. So I sold some stuff and saved up some money. And then I clicked on that little button down at the bottom of LimeLife's website that says Become a Beauty Guide. And I could feel my life changing. And then when I got the starter kit, I could feel my life changing. I used to be terrified to go live on Facebook, and now it's second nature. Like, I don't think anything of getting in front of a camera and talking to complete strangers and just having fun. And that's what I do at work. Like, that's my job. And I love it. So 2 years ago, I almost let time and money and fear get in my way and really just keep me trapped where I was, which was not at a good place and it wasn't a healthy place. And now look at me, I'm sitting here talking to you about how to help you become a beauty guide. So if you feel like you can't do this, it's okay. I felt the same way. I'm here to tell you that you can. You can do this. You can totally sit with us and we'll help you along the way. I will help you along the way. If you're interested in learning some more information, I would be more than happy to give that to you. Or if you're ready to take the bullet and to commit and say, I am resourceful, I am coachable, and I am determined to make this business work for me, go ahead and click my link. It will be in the description box below. Scroll all the way down to the bottom of that page and click on that little button that says Become a Beauty Guide. And then I want you to send me a message and let me know that you signed up, and I will get you completely set up. This opportunity can change your life if you let it.